Welcome to today's episodes of Did You Know That Canva Can Do That? So, for this episode, we will be talking about this mind blowing tips and tricks for Canva. So, if you're tired of boring designs, let Canva turn your design pro into these tips and tricks that I will show you later. So, with these tips and tricks, you'll be able to create stunning designs that will impress your friends, family, and colleagues. So, without further ado, let's dive in. So for this one first, let's head over here to the presentation. Now, once I have done that, it will open here the Canva editor. Take note that you can still do this in any format, like for example, a video, an infographic, or a doc. You can do this in any format of Canva. So once we have done that, what we can do is I will show you the first trick, which is adding outline to a text. To do that, click onto this text option, and then let's add in here a text. So for example, for this, let's name this project doc. And then once you have named that, as you can see, we have in here this. So for example, if you want to add an outline to this text, what you can do is you can just click on the text, click on the effects option, and then in here you can see this. So we have shadow, lift, hollow, splice, and a lot more. But for this video, let's click on outline. Now, as you can see, the outline is not yet very visible because it's color gray and we have a white background. If you want, you can click onto this color and then you can change that up in any color that you would want, like violet, gray, or as well as red if you would want something like that. Now, as you can see, it's been added, and if you want to make it thicker, you can head over and make that thicker right here by just increasing the thickness of the outline that you have added. So proceeding to the next step is you can also add outline to photos. So to do that, for example, let's head over and upload in here a photo. And then we have in here the photo of a duck. So for example, let's just put this right around here. And then if you want to add outline, just click onto that particular photo and then click onto the option called effects. If you can find it, you can click on this edit option and then it will open the editor for this image. So for this one, scroll down and we have in here the effects. So just go over to the shadows and we have in here the outline as well. Click on it right here and as you can see, outline has been added. So if you want, you can change the color as well. So for example, let's make that red as well. And you can change of the intensity as well as the size of that outline. So as you can see, an outline has now been added into this particular project. So for our next trick, we'll be creating a custom gradient. In order to do that, let's apply that to the background of this page. Let's click onto this background and let's click onto this background color and scroll down and from in there you can see some gradients. Just choose which one of them. For example, I'll choose this blue right here. Don't worry because we can edit that out later. From in there, just close this and then open it again by clicking on the background color. And then from in there, you can see this. Click onto your background color right here and you can see this new option, which is the edit option for this gradient. Now you can click on this gradient color and then you can change that up right here. For example, for this one, I'll just change it into red. And now as you can see, we have this. You can also change the style in order to fit what you would like to see. For this one, I'll choose in here this linear gradient option and now we have this particular background with our custom gradient added. As you can see, this red and black is actually not available until the gradients we have, which means that this is actually a custom made by us. Now for our next tip, we will be using the magic right. So for example, for this, let's head over here to our text and you can see in here the magic right. So click on it and in here it will ask you what you want to put right here into your writing. So for example, let's put in here something like docs and then you can click onto this generate option in order to generate this. So we have in here the about info of a doc, so you can head over and then use it. So on some cases it will show up something like this. So for example, let's put in here and edit this out. Let's put in here doc swimming and then click on this generate and it will generate here the text. So from in there, if you want to edit this out, you can click on this more like this if you want to make it longer. Or if you want to make it shorter, you can click on this but and then put in here shorter. I will just use this one and click on this insert right here in order to add this. So as you can see, this is actually not very visible. So we need to adjust that. Let's increase the font size right here. And then let's also justify it. And then let's add it right here and add some particular layers or some spaces, and it will look like this now. We have now this text generated by Canva's AI. Now for our next step, we'll be using layers. So let's put right here onto this other page. So now we have in there something like this. So for the next step, we will be showing you how to use layers. So to do that, what you can do is we can edit this out. So as you can see, this looks very messed up. So in order to change that, we can just right click on any part or any element, click on layers and click on to show all layers. Now we have this. So we have in here this cute duck that is hiding behind the photo. We want to put it on the front. So we need to click on that duck and then arrange it above. Now as you can see, the duck is not hiding anymore. Next thing is we need to change up the circle. We need to put it in the back. So let's click on the circle and then just drag it down. So if you want to put something backward, you need to drag it down. If you want to put something forward, you need to drag it up. So we have in here the dock, which is our actual part, which is actually the very foremost part right here. You can head over and then edit that out if you want, or you want to remove it. Now you can head over right here to overlapping, and you can see in here which elements are overlapping with each other, and you can just fix them to your own. But as you can see right now, this one really looks good right now. Now for our next step, we'll be showing you how to remove the backgrounds from that photo. So we have in here this photo. So in order to remove the background, you need to click on this page remover. Take note that this requires a pro subscription or education account. So click on this right here, and once you have done that, as you can see, the background has been removed and the duck is now singular in place. So you can just put it wherever you want to put it as well. So in here, as you can see, the background has been removed. So after we have tackled removing background from photos, let's do that and remove background from videos. So let me add in here a video of a duck. So we have in here this duck, which is a 10 seconds video. Let's click on it right here and it will be added. So as you can see, this video is playing and we have in here the duck that is moving. So it may seem hard and it's actually unusual to remove the background of our video, but it's made possible by Canva. So in order to do that, we can just click on this video remover right here again. Take note that you need the subscription for this. And then once you have done that, this will process it. And as you can see, this dock will now move even without the background right here. So it's moving right now and it's looking really good. So you can continue to play that. And as you can see, the dock is leaving the frame, which is kind of hilarious. So for our next step, we'll be talking about adjusting the video aesthetics. So to do that, we need to click on the video, click onto this edit option. And then you can see there's options like video remover, highlights, and filters as well. So if you want to enhance it, what you can do is you can head over and click onto this adjust, and you can change up the warmth as well as the coldness of this photo. You can also change up the tint. You can make this brighter. You can make this not brighter. You can also add contrast to this one and add some highlights, some shadows as well. And you can also make this fade into the background. You can also make the colors more vibrant, saturated. You can also process the X for this one, add some textures as well. So as you can see, we have now enhanced this particular video into this part of the page. So if you want the pre-made one, you can head over and then just choose a filter that you want added. Now, on to our next tip, we'll be showing you how to use the magic edit. So for example, let's use in here something like, let's click onto this video or to this picture and click onto this edit option and it will show you this one. So we have in here these options like picture remover, magic eraser, and let's click on this magic edit option. So for example, let's brush this part right here and let's put something like add a flower. Let's click on this generate option and it will generate some suggestions of the flower that can be added to this part of the video. So here's some suggestions. You can head over and then just click on which one, and as you can see, a flower has been added. Now on to the next part, you can also use the magic erase. Just click onto that picture, click on edit, then just head over right here and we have in here this magic eraser. So for example, let's erase this cute little duckling right here. You can just hover and then click onto that duckling and it will be erased. So click on the erase option right here in order to erase that duckling, and in just a few seconds that duckling will be erased. You can just refine it by just heading over and then clicking and then selecting this part of the picture, and then that duckling will be erased as well. As you can see, the duckling has been erased. So that's all the tips and tricks that I have in store for you today, and I hope right now that you're a pro in Canva. Oh, by the way, I left you a little something in the description below. You can head over and click it, and then use that template for your own personal game. So you can head over and use it if you want. And if you would like some more tutorials about Canva, I am guaranteeing you that I can make you a Canva professional by just watching our videos. So see you again soon.